Hello, friends. I apologize for my tardiness. I was on with one of my clients. We were talking about stress management and everything, and she really needed that time, so I apologize, but I'm here. It's 8:37. I promised you I'd be on here live. I'm so sorry that I was not on here last week. It was just crazy busy with moving, and then also because I'm in my new apartment, moving, and then also we were away for Labor Day weekend as well. So, but we're back. I'm here, and I want to know if you're watching this live, please comment Team Live. If you're watching this replay, please comment Team Replay. We are talking about those fall healthy habits that you need to start doing to make sure that you are staying healthy and living the best life that you can, I guess you could say. I don't know, I don't really like that phrase, but we're going to say it anyways. And a couple reminders as well. Next week in this Facebook group, we are doing a challenge, and that is to help you make sure that you are bringing your lunch from home. Now, I want to know, do you buy your lunch often? Do you go out for lunch? Do you grab a salad or whatever? Or do you bring it from home? Let me know down in the comments below, because I'm really intrigued by this. When I was working another job, I would maybe once or twice a week, I would go out and get something to eat. And now I come home every day on lunchtime and I have my lunch ready to go. The past 2 days I've been doing, it was shrimp and it was sauteed in like a butter, a lemon garlic, cayenne, chili pepper sauce really over quinoa. It was delicious. And then I had some lettuce in there and avocado and some salsa. It was so stinking good. So that's something that I've been making for this week. Tomorrow's lunch is going to be enchiladas. Woohoo! So, but let's get started. I want to dive into this. So like I said, if you're watching this live, please comment Team Live. If you're watching this replay, please comment Team Replay. So how to have the best fall back to school time. I know it's stressful, your schedules are picking back up and you're kind of just like dead drained. So what is the first thing that we need to do, that we need to focus on to help set us up for success, is to prioritize sleep. I know it's tempting to stay up late and watch, football. That's what Joe's in the other room watching right now, and see all of the game or finish the episode that you're watching. But if you're falling asleep during the middle of it, that means that you should probably be going to sleep a little bit earlier. So I want to take the time that you're going to bed now. Let's say that you are falling asleep by 10:30 at night. You're crawling into bed by 10:30 at night. Can you go to bed a half an hour early? Can you be in bed by 10 o'clock? Just to start that routine a little bit earlier. That half an hour, I know it doesn't seem like much, but trust me, it will do wonders. We as adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, and our sleep time is really what we help to de-stress our bodies, bring down that stress level, repair and refocus, and get you ready for the next day. I know Natalie and I were just talking about stress relief. She's watching this video right now. Natalie would say, yep, you are correct. We need to work on sleep. We're going to be more consistent with sleep, and sleep is really something that's going to help. So you can always keep like a sleep journal or audit your sleep as well, writing down the times throughout the week when you're going to sleep and then when you're waking up. Did you have any caffeine late in the day too? Is that affecting your falling asleep or staying asleep? Did you have to get up multiple times during the night? Have you been going to the bathroom a lot during the night? Things like that. Were you too hot? Did you take any medications to fall asleep? Did you take any medications throughout the day? How was your stress level, energy, all of that? Write it down and start to look at trends. This is something that I do with my one-on-one clients all the time, is we look at trends, especially with sleep, eating, weight, all of it. So number 2 healthy habit to help you with the fall and back to school is have a plan for meals. Now, my clients know this. They've heard me say it a million times, so I'm going to say it one more time too, because you're not a client yet and you don't know this. You need to have a plan with your meals. You need to know where you're going and what you're doing and what you're going to be having. I encourage my clients to write down PCC, protein, carb, and color. What are you having at each of your meals? I had one client send over to me. She planned out her dinners for her next 2 weeks. Already written out. She even had the days where they'd be going out to eat and some idea of like what she would be ordering from there. You can do that too. When you have an idea of what you're going to be having, especially for dinner, but breakfast also, we forget about breakfast all the time, but it's very important to make sure that you're getting enough. So you're not crunching at the end of the day or crunching as you're going into lunchtime like, shoot, I don't have anything to eat. I didn't pack lunch. What am I going to have? Ooh, there was an ant on my desk. Sorry about that. What am I going to have? I haven't had anything. Going in with a plan, even if it's just the night before, pulling out or looking in your fridge, okay, this is what I'm going to have for lunch tomorrow, will be so much more helpful in making sure that you're reaching your nutrition goals and you're getting a good variety and color in to make sure you're getting the most out of it. So I highly recommend doing that. That will also definitely help next week too with the bringing your lunch to work. Now, even if you don't bring your lunch to work challenge. Now, even if you don't work, you know, in an office, you're working at home, that's completely okay. You can still pack your lunch. Put it in your lunch pail. Get excited about it. Eat what's in your lunch pail. It'll definitely discourage you from going back through your pantry and overeating. And then you can share it right in this Facebook group too. So I'm really excited for that. And then number 3 with fall healthy habits, right now, especially here in upstate New York, this is the time of the year where so many things are in season. All the summer squash, the tomatoes, pumpkins are starting to come. It's very early apple season. All of that is in season. When we get things that are in season, they are picked at the peak of freshness, locally grown, because on average, our food travels 1,500 miles to get to your plate. When you get something that's locally grown, which means actually within 50-mile radius of where you are, that's when something is considered local, which I know 50 miles is still a lot. That's like almost to Rochester and back, and I'm here in Syracuse. It's less time that it's sitting on a truck where that nutrient profile is kind of waxing away. You're losing some of the protein in it. You're losing some of the good carbohydrates. It might be higher in sugar the longer it sits because it's maturing more. It also might have decreased vitamin and mineral parts of it as well. So when we buy those things that are in season, it's going to have the best nutrient profile. It's going to be picked at the peak of freshness, obviously. It's not going to be sitting. It's going to be better for us too. So when we have all of that stuff that's in season, we're probably getting more of those antioxidants as well. I was talking to this with one of my other clients, Amy, tonight. Antioxidants are really important to help make sure that you stay healthy. Antioxidants fight off what's called free radicals, which just means excess oxygen molecules within your body that are circulating around. They help to fight those off to make sure that they don't cause any damage, because too much free radicals can cause damage to your cells, which then can cause things like cancer and other diseases as well. So antioxidants, getting in those color, that's why on our plate we want those protein, carb, and color, can help make sure you're getting enough antioxidants and to keep you healthy and prevent any of those chronic diseases too. So I'm going to add one more thing in here as far as a fall routine, a fall habit that I really want you to encourage to do too, is getting outside and enjoying the fresh air before it gets too cold outside. I know, I hate to say it, it's going to be that W word soon, winter. I know, I hate it too, but if you can get outside and get some fresh air, that's another easy way to help lower your stress levels, which can be a really big hindrance to your weight loss journey too. When your stress level is too high, your cortisol level is high, and it gives the same response as your body, that fight or flight. Your body's freaking out. You're not being chased by a bear, but your body thinks you're being chased by a bear right now. So you're suppressing digestion, your blood sugar levels are elevated, you just can't relax. You might find that your hair is thinning, or your hair feels dull, or it's not shiny anymore. All of that stuff happens when our stress levels are elevated. So get outside, get some fresh air. And another thing too that I've learned, 6 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth can be really helpful with resetting the nervous system and lowering your stress level. So let's do this together. Ready? We're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one, breathe in, like you're slurping through a straw, and breathe out. So that right there can really help with lowering your stress levels, lowering those cortisol levels, helping your body to relax. So if you're finding that you're getting overwhelmed in a situation, you can always do that. Or you can do the thing where it's the lip flutter. I can't do it right now because I'm thinking about it too much, where it's like a horse almost. That's another thing too that can help with stress release and just calming that central nervous system. So those are my 4 fall habits, fall back to school healthy things that I really want you to do and encourage and incorporate into your life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I see Natalie, Alex, and my mom, Joanne, on here. Thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. And just a reminder that I am currently on a wait list to work with me. There'll be spots open towards the end of October for start date. So if you're interested, I will also drop down in the comments below Jenna's watching too. Hey Jenna, I will drop the link to apply to work with me down there. So thank you so much for watching guys. Have a wonderful Thursday. If you ever need anything, if you have any questions, post them here in the group. I want to be able to help you out. And chances are if you have that question, somebody else does too. All right. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.